Welcome to another edition of the Twilight Golfer, where I show you every shot at some great golf courses. Today we're checking out Meadia Heights Golf Club, just south of the city of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Meadia Heights is a private course, set up in 1922, designed by Ferdinand Garbin. I'm not very familiar with Ferdinand, but I like what I see here. At only 6,200 yards, it is a par 71, but it sure is a heck of a lot of fun. Come on, join us. This is every shot at Meadia Heights. First hole is a slight dog leg to the right, not long enough for driver. So hopefully we're just hitting a nice little cut. First swing of the day with 3-wood. Just find in the middle of the fairway. Pretty wide open fairway here. It doesn't look like it from the tee, but it's quite wide. Just hoping to put a wedge in close. The greens are rolling really pure. Not super fast, but really consistent, really smooth. Didn't have a lot of bouncing and hopping right to left, left to right with my ball. Yeah, really nice green. Not fast, like I said. There's not a lot of big, frills about Meadia Heights. It's just pretty simple golf course, but there's a lot of really interesting elevation changes. In between holes, and hitting down into fairways or hitting up into fairways, and that really kind of throws you off, the elevation change. Missed that one for par and tapping in for bogey, so 1 over through 2. Number 2 is the easiest hole in the golf course, just a short mid-iron par 3. Now this is what you'll see a lot of at Meadia Heights. I can't really see over the crest of the hill where the green is, and it's surrounded by trees. So this is pretty much Meadia Heights here. Okay, once I get kind of over the hill, I can now see the green. That doesn't matter because I just shanked that one. Hopefully it didn't go out of bounds. There's not a lot of out of bounds on this course, and even when there is, there's pretty dense tree coverage along the out of bounds, which kind of keeps your ball from going out of bounds, kind of kicks it right back into the fairway a lot of times. Missed that one for par, but it doesn't matter if you're in the fairway because I can't even get on the green. So taking another bogey, walking to the par 3 fourth. This is where I think the elevation is most seen. You're kind of hitting off this drop off. It says 184 yards. Took a 6-iron here, and with the size of the green being so small and the elevation change being so severe, I was shocked to find the green on this one. And that's looking back up towards the tee there. You can just see how extreme that, really kind of like a cliff that you're hitting off of. There's actually 2 par 3s there. We'll see this area again when we come back to number 13. But we'll take a par from that. It was a very intimidating tee shot. But again, just kind of hitting a blind tee shot here. Not really sure where I'm going. I know it's over the hill somewhere, so I just took a 3-wood to try and lay off it and just yanked it into the trees on the left. So the conservative play didn't really help a whole lot. But again, I'm only 167 out, and I can't see the green or the flag. And I even kind of ran up the hill and found it, but hard to find, and I just had the wrong club there. That's all that was. went really long. But pitching back up and then having this look for par, get up and down, quite the scramble. Take it. Take a scramble 4. Now this hole, the Route 222, the main road kind of running along golf course, runs along the right, and I'm just glad I didn't kill anybody because this one went straight onto the road. And I had to hit my 3rd shot here, just trying to keep a lower ball flight, punch up the right side. Once again, can't see the green. I know it's down this hill somewhere, so just kind of trying to guess by, where I'm at yardage wise to a general direction. Really, missed this one out to the left, and just trying to get it close on the green to make bogey. This putt wouldn't fall. We're walking out of there with a double. A 7. 7's never fun. The road here on the right is kind of the driveway up to the clubhouse. It's a really cool, kind of like Magnolia Lane, except they're not magnolias. I'm not sure what trees those are. Tried to play a little punch shot here and just didn't get out of the rough, and the rough was actually quite thick. I will say the rough was pretty thick. I had trouble finding my ball a couple times, and that one there just took maybe 1-2 bounces in the rough, and just the grass just ate it up. And then it also ate up my club because it bladed this one over the back and then chunked that one, and we are beginning to fall apart. This shot now. Open shot. Got it close enough. I just went to the next hole. I just don't want to make you guys suffer anymore than you have to watch these videos. I don't know why you watch these videos, but hole number 8, Meadia Heights classic. I mean, I'm just keep saying it. I can't see the green. I can't see anything really until you get over the hill. But I had a nice wedge in here. Just green sloped left to right pretty severely. I landed this on the left side of the green. It rolled back to the middle part. Having an uphill putt here for birdie, and that's my weakness there. Is that just 6 to 8 footer? I putt defensively, thinking, okay, I'm just gonna get this as close as I can, and not really. My mindset is not, to hole it. My mindset is to get as close, and I need to make that shift to think more about holding those putts instead of just getting close. But this one came out way more to the right than I wanted to, but thankfully it kicked left, and have another look at birdie here. Another 6 to 8 footer for birdie, and again, reading into these greens way too much. I think I need to start staying closer to the hole on those 6 footers. But 41 on the front, surprising with how bad it looked. 41's not a bad number, but we'll take it. So this is a nice little tee box area on the 10th. Nice little rock outcropping and some bushes. Again, can't see what's down there, so I'm just going to take 3 wood, and hopefully the safe play pays off. And it does, because I found the fairway. I hit a nice wedge into one of the Wow, what am I doing? Walking this one off. Oh, just getting the divot. Ha! Place your divots, everyone. But this is probably one of the most severe greens at Meadia Heights. Really big, contrast between where I'm standing and where the flag is. There's probably about a 4 or 5 foot difference in elevation, just in those 2 sections of the green. And yeah, I just had trouble controlling speed on this green here. Really, really fun green. I would go back and just to putt around on that green. 11 par 5. Um, Trying to keep my driver just in play right now. Um, I'll take that drive every day. A lot of times I'll just keep my driver in the bag and play 3-wood because I hit that straighter even though it doesn't go farther. This has 7-iron into the par 5. Just left out to the left. Trying to stay as far from that water on the right as possible. Um, which is a smart play. Let's look for birdie with the water in the back. And yes. It's amazing what happens when you can hit your tee shot, in play. It just really just it's a game changer. This is another par 4 hitting driver, just guessing on the yardage that that's the right play. And way down here by the green, this hole and just duffed the chip, which is tragedy. But as you look back up towards the fairway there on the right side, it's literally just like a cliff. So the fairway from the tee box goes up, and then it drops down right there where you can see on the horizon. Um, as someone new there, I had no clue that was there, and almost drove my cart off that cliff, and it would have been dangerous. Um, so for almost driving the green and then making bogey, that was embarrassing. But here we are again at this section of the golf course with this severe elevation change, and the second par 3 here, 13, just over a little pond down there. I landed short, um, but wasn't enough to carry to the green, but it didn't go in the water, thankfully. So second shot here, just trying to get it up close, and it didn't go far enough. So that was just humiliating. You can tell my chipping here is starting to fall apart around the greens. Um, it's usually the first thing to go for me when I get tired, when I get frustrated. It's usually this part of the game right here, um, and they end up double bogeying from let's say 5-6 feet off the green. So and then it gets into my head, and I start topping my irons. Um, you know, it's just I need some sort of reset in these moments around. So 8-irons, trying to get something up there, and barely made contact with that, and bladed out to the right in this little fairway bunker here at the elbow of the dog leg, and 52 kind of bladed that one out to the right too. So I'm having this moment where I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Just trying to get something rolling. Yeah, it's starting to get bad. It's starting to get really bad. But you know, having these breaks in between holes is kind of a time to reset your mind, and um, just kind of play one hole at a time, one shot at a time. This one just took a 3-wood, placed it down where I thought the fairway was. Again, couldn't see the fairway, so uh, this hole goes to another kind of infinity horizon, and then it just kind of drops off, and this hole runs down for probably a good 150 yards. Just like it would be an amazing look up. This is just incredible. Like it just goes straight downhill. That'd be a great sledding spot. Gonna have to come back here in the winter. Um, but um, yeah, just very interesting, ways to use the different uh, topography of this area. Um, I like this hole. You're kind of in the lower teeing area, hitting up onto the fairway, kind of going up into the left. I need a decent tee shot, just trying to keep it, if anything, straight, but move right to left if possible. Just found the right edge of the rough here. 6 iron from 189. This is the number 1 handicap hole on the golf course, and I think it's probably because it's just the longest and it has a tough little tee shot. But yeah, we're on the green in 2 and having a look at birdie and getting it close. Walking out of here with par. On to 17, par 5. Just trying to hit a good tee shot, and I think overthought it and sliced this one way out to the right. It actually would have been in the parking lot if those trees weren't there, and spit it back out to a place where I could see it. But just chunked a 4 iron, and there's something wrong with the swing here that, maybe it's the swing, maybe it's my head. Either way. Over here, actually, story time here. We found a baby fawn by itself. You saw it in the intro video. It's nestled up against this tree, and my wife went over and take a picture, and we got probably close enough to touch it if we wanted to, but we know that's the right thing to do, is to not touch it. So we let it go, and we saw its mommy come in later. But anyway, having some trouble here on this par 5 17th. The chipping's falling apart. So you can tell the full swing is falling apart. The putter is falling apart, and it's just not a good way to finish the round. But there's one more hole. And the unique thing about Meadia Heights here, look, this is an 18th hole. It's a par 3, hitting into this green right below the clubhouse. People eating dinner up there. It's a pretty long one, 198. I just had a 6 iron in, found the front left of the green, pin was front right. And had a decent look at birdie here. You can see the clubhouse there on the left. Really, really cool, just finishing environment, kind of an arena. Boom. That is how you end a terrible round, right there. Birdie on the last hole, 18. So finished with an 83. One thing I forgot to mention, Jim Furyk actually was a member of this course growing up, and hold some of the course records. But Meadia Heights Golf Club, check it out, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's every shot. The Twilight golfer. We'll catch you next time.